who it is, plan on trying to get into the administration building. I've seen 3 people try already.
Oh, yeah?
Or at least walk over.
Yeah. I heard him
So-
talking about it a little bit, too. Like, I don't know, I mean, if you're going to deal with something like this, it'd be go to the hospital where the family member's at, not the administration building.
Right. Well, they've been there a few times and got no results.
Well, I mean, they just try being obstinate and sitting in the lobby and, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Cool.
But
Are you doing like covering like Portland's the protests from last year and stuff too?
no, if Antifa
No?
catches me, they'll jump on.
Oh, really? You're on
Yeah.
like, their hit list or whatever?
Yep, I'm on their hit list.
Really? Yeah, that's true. They got all their like no camera stuff that they even
Yeah.
try to hammer their own people about.
Yeah, they tried that shit with me, and I said, no, I'm going to film anyway, and I got jumped, and so did a couple other cop watchers.
And cops don't do damn thing to. They just stand there and watch it.
Actually, no, they don't.
Should've known better.
Yeah. Actually, no, it happened when the cops weren't around. Portland police would intervene. In fact, they have before when I
Yeah.
sat there and filmed, and they managed to get, I managed to get into the wrong spot. The right cops would actually make a line in front of me.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least.
Downtown, I filmed one day downtown, and the riot cops was over by the precinct, right? I was right in front of the precinct, and one of the officers goes, you need to get to the other side of the line. And the sergeant goes, no, he doesn't. You need to stay right there.
Nice. So somebody it's all about having as much footage as they can and whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
And these people don't like me because of what I put up on the video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that they did a video, or they did a protest over there, and I talked to some of the people before the protest, and apparently the lady's not vaccinated, will not wear a mask. Her dad's dying of COVID, and they won't let her in and see him.
Well, is that what you think is happening here?
Yeah, that's why they're here.
So when I talked to him, a little bit of a different story.
Mhm.
Dad is not necessarily dying. He's certainly high risk, ventilator, that situation, but not
Right.
imminent death situation. They told me, at least, they threw the caveat, and I did look it up. The website, if you go to Legacy Health and look at their visitor policy, it is flat out no visitors at all, like ICU and places like that, and
Yeah.
like that. So there is merit in saying that. When I was over there, they were saying, well, yeah, like even if they offered to mask up or do anything, that the hospital is like, no. And based on the policy on their website, that certainly fits what they're saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a layer I do buy into, that, okay, there's kind of a bullshit factor. I had a girlfriend that was in the ICU for an issue a few years ago, and I was like, and they don't know if she's going to get out of it or not. That's half the ICU. There's no guarantees.
Right.
So, okay, I can buy into that.
I spent a month in ICU from COVID. I
Yeah.
had 2 pneumonias in me, bacterial and viral.
Yeah.
And they didn't think I was going to survive. In fact, my son called and asked when I was going to get out, because
Right.
my son's like 25. And they asked me if I knew my son. I go, yeah. They go, can we talk to him? I go, yeah. And they flat out told him if they were in his shoes, they'd make funeral arrangements.
And then they wouldn't let him visit.
No.
Yeah. My grandpa passed away last March or so, and I was terrified. He was in Colorado. I was on the drive there. Unfortunately, I got there about 12 hours after he passed. But one of the things I was terrified is if he would have gone into the hospital, because he very well could have died alone. At least he was in his own home with family,
Yeah, they wanted to put me on a ventilator, and I said no. So they kept me
How
on
long
oxygen.
ago was it, if you don't mind my asking? August? Okay. And just curious, I'm not like one to beat anybody up either way. Were you vaccinated at all, or
No.
No? Okay.
But my dad was vaccinated, my brother was vaccinated, my dad's girlfriend were vaccinated, and all of them got COVID too. My dad wound up in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a buddy that he's against the vax, and he got hit pretty hard with it a couple months ago. Pretty tough spot there. He's able to keep himself out of the doctor. Had actually got some connections with the front line doctor people, and you know, was working the phones, and it was pretty rough on him and such. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the nurse up there was outstanding. My nurse, I had a nurse 4 days a week from 7 to 7.
Yeah.
She was outstanding. She'd come in, wash me up, change all my sheets and
That's
stuff
good.
like that. Where the other nurses didn't do that. She'd actually sit in the room and talk to me, even though the equipment she had on was very uncomfortable.
Sure. That's good.
So-
You said something there. So actually, I'm retired Marine Corps. I was a combat camera guy, photo, video, graphic work. You know, so you coming out, like myself, like last year when the protests were going on down by the building, you know, kind of pissed me off. Because all these liberal friends are like, "Oh, the evil cops." I'm like, okay, let me go see this shit for myself. You know, and the couple times I went down, actually, I was doing like a line by line. Here's what I see. Here's what I see. And one of my friends like, well, you're making the protesters look bad. Like, I'm just fucking telling the truth here, you know? And it was the chronology, you know, I believe like that line, don't mess with the line, don't invade the property, do all the crap you want. And it was over and over again. You know, the handful of times I went out, the cops didn't do anything, the feds didn't do anything until that fence was on the verge of being torn down, or they, you know, or too many people on the inside, then they came out. It's like, you know, play the game. That's the rules, and suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, all right then. Maybe I'll see you around in the future and whatnot.
All right.
Good luck and be safe.
All right, and you too. And thanks for your service.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Going down to talk to the protesters?
Oh no, I'm going across to get a flu shot.
Oh, okay.